The most dangerous power on the planet? That is the power of a super government, a large nation, to make war. We're in the middle of a multi-part series on war in the Constitution. We talked in the first section, the first part, about how sometimes we misclassify war. We talked in the second part of this series about what the Constitution says about who declares war and how that's supposed to work. What I want to do now is talk about some of the practical aspects of how our modern system is fudging on the Constitution and really not operating as our founding fathers intended. If you understand your history, you know that we've been engaged in a lot of wars, a lot of armed military conflicts over the last 75 years. And yet we've not declared war as a nation since World War II. Korea, Vietnam, Gulf Wars I and II, none of them had a congressional declaration of war. But let me suggest something. And I just want you to get a mindset of what might be happening in our political process. Let's say that you are a congressman or a senator, and you really feel that your nation needs to go to war and take military action. But that is unpopular back home. There's a method you can use to get the policy you want, to get the war, without paying the political price back home. And here's the way it works. An executive branch takes action, engages U.S. troops. Normally, the Congress would have to take action to declare war. Instead of declaring war, however, Congress just provides funding for the conflict. Now, when that congressman goes back to his or her district, when the district who thinks this war should not be happening or where it's unpopular, that congressman has plausible deniability. That congressman can say, yes, I didn't vote for a declaration of war. But the congressman can say, but I did give funding to it because I didn't want our young boys, our young women, to be in a conflict without bullets or without guns or without food. So a congressman can say, well, I didn't declare war, I'm against the war, but we can't leave our military unsupported. This is what happens to a lot of our modern lawmakers who want to go to war but don't want to go on record as wanting to go to war. It's really a way that our modern elected officials are kind of cheating on the original intent of the Constitution.